Hi, I'm Ben.
And I'm John.
And together we're OCB.
Reactions.
And today we're getting to a suggestion that was repeated 3 times. So, I know it sucks waiting. And I'm sorry it sometimes takes so long. But we listen and it's like, well, we're going to get to it. Well, we'll bump it up one.
Yeah.
Because it was actually, I think on the list, it was 3 down. We're like, well, we'll go ahead and bump it up. Yeah.
Right. Some people, and I'm not pointing to anyone specific because it happens on a channel like this, that you have to understand. We get a lot of suggestions, and it's going to take a while to get to them.
We shooting blocks, and it might seem like we're ignoring you. Like, well, I asked for this, and you just released 7. It's like, that's because they were already recorded.
Yeah.
So,
because we typically will record anywhere from 4 to 8 in a single block.
Yeah.
So yeah, it sometimes takes a while to get around to it, but we will get around to it. We're not one of those where we're getting absolutely buried to where we have to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just not going to get around to it, but we're still busy enough that
Yeah, it just takes a while. That's all.
Yeah,
and we are paying attention to you, so don't feel ignored.
No, it's definitely not that. Hey, before we go on, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. Get the word out about our show and any of the bands that we have on here. And then go down into the description. There'll be a link to the video. And you'll notice today we've got something new we're going to be dropping in. You're going to see the video behind us.
And you tell us if that works for you or not.
And we'll since there's been a couple, requests for it, if there's a reason for us to react to the video too, we're going to react. We'll react to it. Like if it's a still video, I mean, we might say, wow, that's some horrible artwork.
Yeah.
Or, wow, she should have worn a bigger bikini.
Yeah.
But, and don't forget, we've also got a link to our Cafe Press and our GoFundMe.
And this is Reflections, Actias Luna.
Never heard of them. Never heard the music. Never heard of the band.
Nope.
So, okay, we're going to go ahead and get this started. And give us just a moment here while we, as we're new to doing this.
Okay. Now I gotta say, I don't think anybody would wake up that easily if this was their wake-up call. But
I don't know. I myself am not seriously impressed.
It's not bad. I'm really not getting drawn into it.
I think where part of my problem is once again, I'm not hearing anything new.
No, it's like this. It's kind of like screamo. I mean, some of the stuff is like the off-time stuff, the discordance. I don't dislike it. I think it's not uninventive, but it's not. Yeah, it's not new.
Yeah, I'm not getting drawn into it, and the video itself I think is also kind of maybe distracting me a little bit because I keep looking at these guys. It's like, are they still in junior high?
Yeah, they look like, kind of like goobers. But
it's not that I don't dislike it. I don't,
No.
I'm not going to sit here and hate on it. I'm not digging it.
Yeah, it's not really resonating with me right now. I mean, that could change. I mean, there's been some changes in it, so it's like I don't know where exactly it'll go.
Right.
So,
All right. Well, we'll keep going with it.
his vocal performance is impassioned.
Yeah,
it's like he's feeling what he's saying. I mean, but the music hasn't actually done enough to elevate the song. I mean,
right. There are. I will say, watching the video, there's actually some decent, artistic elements to it.
yeah. I mean, I will be really appreciative if like the lady gets attacked by Jason or a werewolf or something, and then like, okay, I love this band because they thought to like have her attacked by a monster.
Yes.
But other than that, it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I would put it. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not game floored by it. It's not. I'm not going by the end of it. I'm not going to be sitting here going, "Wow." But at the same time, I'm appreciative. If it came up on the radio or something, I'm not going to turn it off or
No,
change
it's like
it.
if somebody like put it in and like, that's a good band, let that go.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, but it's not going to be a good. I would say it wouldn't ever end up being a go-to or like, oh, I'm so sorry I missed this. It's like, it's a good solid band.
Yeah, and like for me, it's one of those. I hear them. It's like, yeah, it's not bad, but it's also not making me want to. I've got to go hear their other stuff.
I'm unsure I would be able to discern them from some of the other similar acts too.
Right.
It's like, well, we'll see.
Okay, he had the absolute psychotic look on his eyes right there. Now I'm going to be really upset if there's not a psycho killer after her.
I mean, and actually that little change, like, okay, you suck me in. Now I'm curious to see if you can keep me.
Right. I'm getting hope.
Yeah.
I'm getting hope.
I mean, I guess if it's like a creepy drowned ex-lover that comes back from the dead to see her again, that's kind of cool too.
Yeah, now, they did drop in a guitar solo.
Yeah, it was a good one too.
Yeah, it was an emotive guitar solo. It wasn't just, let's throw 500 notes into a single measure. And, I made the crack about they look like they're in junior high. All right, So this gives me hope for the generation of musicians, simply because of the fact they are good musicians. I'm not hearing we said earlier, not hearing anything amazingly different, but they're good musicians.
Yeah.
And it's outside of the popular realm right now. All right, let's see if this
if it eats her or kisses her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I was disappointed by that ending.
Yeah, it's like Eric Draven is just sneaky like that. Actually, it's like The Crow, but it's like The Crow too.
With less makeup.
Yeah, it's like
But that's on the video. Musically, once again, it wasn't bad. It was pretty decent musically. Just it's so commonplace that I couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, if you're like into the pop scene, if you're into the Katy Perry's and the whatever the hell piece of shit that they're playing on the radio or in the top 40. This is heavy, this is new. It's another one of those bands, like, if this is the first time you've heard this sound, this is going to be the band you gravitate to.
Yeah, that's true.
They're really solid. They're a solid, good act. I would implore them to expand their own musical, taste and to look around to the whole world of music and then come back and write. But like I said, they're young. I don't know how long they've been around. There's nothing but upswing for them. So it'd be like I would like to come back to this band and see where they are in like 2-3 releases or 5 years.
See how they evolve.
Yeah, see how they've grown. I mean, they got math aspects. They got some little prog aspects, a little bit of screamo aspect. I mean,
it's young guys that actually did a guitar solo.
Yeah.
So that right there was impressive to me.
Somebody cared enough to learn their craft. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm seeing the death of nu metal.
Yeah.
I think people are getting tired of there's even some new metal acts that I actually like, but it's the death of the mediocre, just some quick riffs, no guitar solos. It's dying, and I'm glad.
Same. No, it's like, I'm not sure what the genre would be called now, but man, when he got into that, more the death growls and shit.
Yeah.
Actually, the whole when they went into the more heavy thing, I really liked it. And it's like, okay, you got me in, but then when they came out, it's like, I guess that's how this song is going. So you caught me for 10 seconds, and I was mildly disappointed because that's not where I wanted it to go. So kudos to you for not going where I wanted you to go, going where you went where you logically should have gone. But
and vocal wise, we've discussed it several times in the past. The whole jumping back and forth between cleans and growls and cleans and growls. It's become so cliche.
But he never really was clean.
No, even when he was clean, there's still some dirt in there.
Yeah, there's some gravel in his voice, and he was still screaming. So
and he was emotive.
Yeah.
Even if the song is about something that they didn't honestly feel, he can still get it across that he feels it.
He's a good actor.
Yes.
At the least. Or he really believes in what this song was about. And it's like, and it all fit. So, I mean, like I said, I kind of no real complaints, just didn't resonate with me.
Right.
And it could be anything from my mood to just not gonna. So.
But no, Reflections, solid band. Not amazing to me. No. But like you said, I'd like to see them here in a couple more years just to see where they're at.
Yeah. I mean, for all we know, they could end up being like just three guys with bongo drums and sitting there screaming bad poetry. I don't know. It's like...
I really hope not.
Oh, I doubt it. I doubt it. But, yeah, that's pretty much my summation. It's like, good, solid act. I'm not sorry I heard it.
No.
I'm not over the moon that I did. It's just like... it's a good, solid act.
Well, I will say thank you for sharing.
Oh no, thank you for sharing it. And it's like, and I think it's probably this is where you came into something, and this band is awesome for you. Hey, if it resonates with you, great. I'm glad you found something that does.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing it.
Yeah.
So,
and before closing out, once again, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. Go down into the description, and there'll be a link to the video. And a few other links for our other sites.
And fairly well.
Thank you.
Hey, when you get a chance to, go down into our description and check out our Cafe Press link for our t-shirt.